Hey everyone, GirlMeetsPixels here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you guys another video. Yes, this is a double posting a day video time party. Yes, that made no sense. But I am bringing you guys another video. So this video is of me building the Berry Tart family's new farmhouse. And I am so excited about this house. I really loved building this. Originally I was like, maybe I'll just download a home off Tumblr or something. There's a lot of berry-fied homes out there. I'm sure I could find something and revamp it. But honestly, I was on eplans.com and I came across this really cool layout, and I was like, you know what? I've never built a farmhouse, and I just decided to do it from there. So I moved the family from Sugar Valley to Esther, and the new world will be linked down below in the description bar, so you guys can go check it out and download it if you want to put your berry sims in that world. Anyways, so, and also the floor plan will be down below, so you guys can check that out too and see my version of it. So since they moved and everything, I had to put them on a new plot of land, and originally with legacy rules, it's supposed to be a 60 by 60 because it cost 14,500 simoleons. So the only biggest lot that they had here in Esther, I think, was a 40 by 40, which is the lot they're on right now. No, I think it's a 50 by 50. So it's a 50 by 50, but it does not cost 14,500. So I had to cheat and take away 14,500 simoleons so that so I would be following the rules. So they left Sugar Valley after selling their home there. They had about 60,000 simoleons. I also used the inheritance reward point thingy. So we also had an extra 30,000. So overall we had 60,000 simoleons, and then I had to take away 14,500, and then that left us with about 50,000-ish. So from there, I was able to build this house, and I have to say, for only having 50,000 simoleons, I was worried I was not going to be able to make it go far. I was like, this house is going to look so empty, and in the long run, it actually ended up looking really cute. There's obviously a lot of stuff that I want to go in and change and fix and add more things and everything, make it a little bit more cozy, more put together, but we'll do that over time. But right now, the way that the house ended up looking, I feel looks beautiful. I love it. It was such a fun house to build, and it gave me a headache like no other. I had some issues with saving, so I would go and save, and then the game would just keep saving. It would not stop saving at all, and this happened 5 or 6 times, and it gave me the worst headache. I was so upset, so frustrated because it wouldn't work for me. And so finally I was able to fix it, and hopefully from now on it will be fine. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, guys, because I cannot deal with that again. It was horrible, but I kept losing all the progress, not of me building. For some reason, when I was building, it was fine. It was afterwards when I started decorating that I got weird, and I was like, oh, maybe it's some custom content, which it wasn't, because it was, yeah. Anyways, it was a mess, guys, but I fixed it, and that's all that matters. So thank goodness for that. But yeah. So I had to decorate the living room and the bedrooms about 3 or 4 times, and it was so frustrating because I kept trying to go back and keep doing the same thing that I was doing, but then it would mess up, and as you saw there, it saved perfectly fine. So but yeah, so anyways, you guys saw me basically put the whole house together. Oh goodness, if I could speak. The farmhouse style is a lot more of closed off rooms, which, as you guys have probably noticed, I tend to do a lot more open flowing floor plan style. And so this was a little bit of a different home for me to build because it's only the first room that's very open, and the rest of the rooms are very closed off. So and that's just how farmhouses tend to be. They just are like that. And so I didn't want to get rid of that unique feature of it. And so I kept everything pretty closed off, but I really like it because it still seems open and airy, and it flows really well. So I figured it worked. It worked, and that's all that matters. So as you can see, we're finally, guys, we're finally putting the siding on, and I love it. This yellow house is just so adorable, and I messed around with maybe putting some brick on the side or maybe some stone, and I just didn't like it at all. And normally I like mixing it up and everything, but I just was not digging it, so I just made everything stone on the side. I thought it looked good. That's cute. I also bring that brick that's on the bottom part of the foundation, I bring that inside a bit and I use it as feature walls and stuff like that. and bring in some of those elements from outside, inside. And then here I am going in and adding windows. I really wanted to use like that, it's not a bay window, I don't know what you call it. It's like the window where it has like the ledge and it like sticks out. I really wanted to use that because I felt like it fit like the cottage farmhouse style of the home. But in the end, I actually get rid of it because I felt like it didn't bring in a lot of light. And since everything was very closed off, I needed to bring in more light because it would make it feel a lot more airy. Here we are in the kitchen, and originally I just used like the super cheap counters to fill in the space. And as you see there, like I changed it. I did fiddle around with putting some sit down counters on the other side where the dining room ends up being. But then I felt like they didn't really need like bar stool counters there and everything, and it just didn't make sense. So I got rid of those. And then the cabinets that I have in there right now are the cabinets I actually end up going with. I just recolor them, of course. Or no, it's not. Actually, I'm a liar. I'm a liar, guys. I actually use a cheaper cabinet than that. And like I tried to make sure that I was using really cheap items and just going in and recoloring them to make them look better. Like this flooring right there is 0 simoleons. I searched through the entire catalog to find anything that I could alter that would be like 0 simoleons for flooring or like really cheap. And I found these 0 simoleon flooring pieces and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's hardwood. Like, yeah, heck yeah. Why did I not know this before? So I used a lot of that throughout the house because it's inexpensive. It was free. Like, why the heck not? You know what I mean? And I was able to recolor it to give it like more like this oaky, rustic look, which is what I really wanted to go with. So I like love that. I love that flooring. It's so beautiful. Here I am placing the new counters that we use, and I still have that window, and eventually I get rid of it. And then I wanted to do something interesting with the sink to kind of mix it up. And during the time of building this, I was actually going back and looking at Deligracy, this really awesome YouTuber. If you don't know who she is this really awesome simmer who creates beautiful, beautiful houses in The Sims, in Sims 3 and Sims 4. And she also has a couple of Let's Plays and stuff like that. She's amazing. I love her. And I've been watching her stuff since like 2013, like when she started. So I've been around for a while. But she was, I don't know, she was talking in a video recently about some old videos or whatever. And so I went back and looked at them. And then I just went on like this little binge watch of all her old videos. And I was like, oh, this is so fun. So I was watching all her Sims 3 builds because she only does Sims 4 now. And I don't know, I saw a lot of the stuff that she did in there. And some of those things that I saw while watching, I kind of added into the house. So where she took a table, like a dining table, and then she put that sink right there. She puts it on it, and you're able to create like this kind of farmhouse kind of look. It's very rustic. And so I tried doing that, and I think I have to go into my game and fix it a little bit because you have to have it come over the edge a little bit. So I need to go in and fix it, but other than that, like it's workable. Your Sims can use it. So I thought of that, and I was like, that's so cute. Like I love that. So you'll see throughout this build that I use kind of a couple of things from Deligracy because she is amazing. She makes the best homes, literally gorgeous, so gorgeous, and she's so funny. She makes me like want to move to Australia, which I never thought I'd want to, but like now I'm like, I want to go to Australia. It sounds really cool and all this stuff. So yeah, it's just really funny. But we also have a little laundry room now, which is pretty exciting because before they didn't have that. So they have a little laundry room. I only gave them a washer, and then I put a clothesline out back so they can go and dry their clothes there. I just felt like that gave it a little bit more of a country feel. I really liked that. And plus it saved money because buying a washer and a dryer was pretty expensive. So using the clothesline was a lot cheaper. So as you can see, like throughout the house, I keep trying to use very cheap, inexpensive items that I can retexture and just make look better. And what was really nice is that it's not like we were building like a super fancy place. So obviously 50,000 simoleons for a super fancy place would not have worked at all because you have to use more of those expensive items. So honestly, doing like a farmhouse look with a $50,000 budget was not as difficult as you may think because you're going with a little bit more of like the cheaper, rustic looking items. So yeah, I'm finally going in and adding lights because I needed to because I could not see in there before. And then you guys get to see me use create a pattern or create a style. Yeah, create a style a couple times here. Normally I just cut it out of my videos, but I felt like maybe you guys want to see a little sneak peek of it. I had to recolor these cabinets like 3 times because of the saving issue that I was having. So the way that you see them being finalized here they change a slight bit from the final product, just because I tried recreating, but then obviously I couldn't remember exactly the color, and it was just kind of a mess. But I wanted to do like a white, just like a really bright white on the cabinets to help open up the space. And then I want to do a wood top, because I love like wood countertops. I don't know, I've been really into those lately, and I think they look gorgeous. So that's what I wanted to do. And there's a lot of like wood textures throughout this house, because I feel like when you go and look at like a farmhouse, like a classic farmhouse, there's a lot of like that, like a lot of different woods throughout the house. So I felt like that fitted really well. Now we're working on the entryway, and you can see like we have the dining table over there. We have some of the living room stuff and everything, and I'm trying to like clutter up the kitchen a bit. As you can see, it's recolored as well, and that's mostly what the kitchen ends up looking like. And then I'm going in and adding curtains and all that fun stuff. Like, I just had so much fun with this house. I used that little wood fire stove oven thing because I just felt like it looked so country. Like in the wintertime, they can just like get all cozy, turn it on, and then watch some TV while next to it, while Snowflake can go and sleep in her little bed and everything. It's just, I don't know, I just loved it. I had so much fun doing this house, and it was a lot different than the style that I normally do, which I felt like made it really special, because I've never done a style like this before on my channel. So I loved it. And I love how you can see from the kitchen into the dining room, it's not too open and it's not too closed off. Like, it's just like the right amount of like cuteness and openness. Like, I just love it. I just do. I'm not putting this house up for download at the moment, just because the family is still growing into it, and I just feel like it's not complete. The lot is not decorated. I have a little bit of landscaping, but that's about it. And so I just felt like it wasn't ready to be uploaded. So I'm not going to upload this house. Maybe at the end of the generation of the season, I will upload it. But for now, I'm not going to. So I hope that's okay. But also, if you guys want to see more of the house, rather than just what the pictures show, I will link down below the most recent part of A Berry Tart Legacy, so you guys can go and watch that and see. I talk and go in depth about the rooms and such and whatnot. You guys see a little bit different point of view from that, from just the pictures, because I don't show all the recoloring of the entire house of all the items. I show me mostly putting in most of the items, and then the rest is like just some pictures you guys will see. But yeah, and this laundry room, I had a lot of fun like putting some stuff on this shelf. I used the Into the Future shelves a lot because they were so much cheaper than the Generations ones. So, and they look decently similar. I mean, the Into the Future ones, yeah, do look a little bit more modern, but I was able to make it look not as modern, which I really liked. So anyways, I'm going to leave you guys here. There will be pictures in a second, so stay tuned for those. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, guys. So much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also if you aren't already subscribed, make sure to click that button down below. If you want to see more of me, you can check out my links to the side. I have my Twitter where I ramble all day, and I also have my other YouTube channel where I make beauty and fashion videos, so make sure to check them out. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!